Good morning, everybody. Hi, I'm your party artist, Kim Overholt. I'm live. I can't believe it. Here I am. I'm ready to go. And I'm early. Yes, I'm early because I got a full day ahead of me and I wanted to just nip it in the butt right now, get it over with, and just enjoy the rest of your day. And then that's what I enjoy is that you have a good day. I have a good day too. Okay. How you doing? Yeah. Welcome to Wednesday. We're halfway through it, and wow, what a turn of events! Hey, oh my gosh, are you excited? I don't know. We shall find out, right? All right. So let me just get us started here today. Well, welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Wellness Wednesday incorporates a lot of things, so I'm just going to get right into it and try to keep it as quick and painless as possible. Okay, let me see. My hair is okay. I got my makeup going. How do I look? Do I look good okay for today? I hope so, because today I get to feel good about myself too, because I work in a women's clothing store. So I get to show off my fabulous duds as well as, well, I don't have any socks on, but I'll show you what I'm wearing today. And it's so beautiful. And that's why I had to do my makeup nicely too, because I don't want to look, you go in front of people, you don't want to look bad. You want to look good. So this is me today. Hello. I know the lighting is not the greatest in here. I'm striving to eventually have like good lighting. You'll have like juxtaposes of different types of um, pictures and things to show you, as well as great graphics. One day I'll have like the graphics going and everything. But for now, we're on a bit of a budget, and yeah, it's a tight budget because like things are just like, well, I feel I have no one to blame but myself because I'm stuck in a rut, and I let things happen where I should just, I have time, I can make things happen, and I should be doing that. But sometimes I just you get tired and you just want to just like just go for a while. But it's time, as my card said yesterday for Magic Tuesday, to take the reins of your life and just go for it. And I know there's a lot of things coming up that I know I've got to get my my feet wet with it, and I got to get into it. So I'm going to be getting there. And I get there with your help and a little bit of encouragement. So I always appreciate any encouragement you want to give to me. If you want to subscribe, you're more than welcome to. If you want to know a little bit more about me, check out my website, kimoverholt.com. And as I say, I can only show you the door. It is you that has to walk through it and go through all things. I always say, if you want to get good at something, you have to practice it. And I've been practicing a lot of things for many years, so I should be getting good soon, right? Okay. Maybe with my hair one day, I'll get it all figured out. How do you like my hair? I know I have it up, but I might, before I leave, put it back down. It all depends on the weather, and I know the wind's blowing out crazy there. So, outside, I should say. So, I'm going to just go through everything with you here today. So, welcome to Wellness Wednesday. So, let me just, I make a list of things that I want to talk about. So, let me go through my list here. Um, so, art is very therapeutic. Sorry, I'm a little bit warm today. Art is very therapeutic, especially for creative minds. It gives you time to explore emotional expression and give you a little bit of a feeling of your own personal journey when you get into doing art. I know I have had my own personal experiences going through the whole art experience. And consider for yourself exploring the role that art plays in your life. If you don't do it very often, maybe it doesn't play a big part in your life, but maybe if you want to concentrate and make it into something more than just a hobby, you want to kind of you want to get into it and just do the best that you can, and start researching all the things that you need to do to get to that level. So I want to discuss how art can evoke emotions and spark meaningful conversations, and I appreciate doing that through through this channel. I want to give you as much as I can about art, so that you will be able to go out into the world and say, I understand it, I get it, and this is my expression. And yeah, I like to adjust myself all the time. Yeah, I like to my own expression, and sometimes when people see something, they are either drawn to it, or maybe there's something that they don't like about it. But that's the emotion that you want to evoke a response. You want people to kind of look at your things and go, Hmm, that's kind of fascinating. I never thought of it that way before. You know, never keep your mind closed. You always have to have an open mind about everything. Keeping everything in a box just doesn't keep everything. That you miss the whole scope of what you're missing out on. So if you're keeping everything just kind of, you have to have an open mind. That's what I. That's what it comes down to. When you do art, have an open mind. Think about the things that you want to express when you do your art. Do your art, and express. Whatever emotion that you're feeling at the time. I mean, this is a good time right now to be able to start doing art if you've never done art before and express yourself. Pick up a pencil, pick up a paintbrush, start playing an instrument. You know, do something that'll make you a better person. Because now's the time to kind of get up off your ass and do something that's productive. And myself included, I say this because I always say to myself, you got to do it. You got to do it. You got to get up and you got to put on a good face and you got to get out there and do it. And I'm trying. I really am. And if you guys could give me any suggestions or help, that's always very, very, very appreciated, because some of you out there are probably already at a spot where you're like, yeah, let's see what this girl can do. I got a little bit of time on my hands. I can sit here and laugh at her for a little while. But if you think that it's a serious thing that I should consider, and there's anything extra that you could add into this, I always appreciate an opinion, and I always appreciate your time. So this is why I do these kind of things, just to kind of keep myself fresh and aware of everything that's going on around me, because I might be getting older, but I'm not getting less vibrant, or it's not like a light is going off on me. No, it's just quite the opposite. I feel like now that I'm doing this, I could do a whole lot more and show you guys a whole lot more that maybe you haven't seen before. That is like totally what I want to get into when I do art, especially art on Wellness Wednesday, because it does. It makes you feel good. It gets you motivated and kind of maybe puts you in the right direction. If you aren't going in the right direction, maybe this will give you enough gumption to put you in the right direction, right? So my own personal journey with art has been one that started back for when I was just a child. I find that art is something that's always kind of soothed me and kept me from getting into trouble. That's for sure, because I know there were so many people that I used to hang out with. Of course, I don't hang out with them anymore, but I used to hang out with them at one time and get into a whole lot of trouble. And I'm so glad that I chose art over trouble, because we don't need trouble. We need art and we need to express ourselves. So, doing it through getting into trouble does not do it, but getting yourself embracing the arts and finding your own voice in there. That's what matters most. Now, I was doing like um, paint parties, and I still do. Of course, it's kind of slow right now, and I don't mind. I've done, I've been doing art since I can remember. It's always been something, but mostly I'm drawing, and I love doing cartoons, and I love showing people how to get started. You got to get through that door, and you got to get to know the people that are behind all the big names, and that's what I'm trying to get to. And it's been forever. Let me tell you, they are so far away from me. It'd be like, this is me. No, this is me here. Like, it's like me and Brad Pitt. That's like thick. Yeah. This I'm this way over here. I can talk about it, but there's people who are doing it, and I'm so wishing I could be in that spot where I could be like, yeah, I've got the grip on it, and yeah. Sorry, I'm just making sure my nail polish doesn't come off. I just did it recently, and you never know how fast nail polish will dry, or ever it's going to leave any kind of cracks or whatever. Anyways, yeah. Enamels, working with enamels are a lot of fun. I do that too. Oh yeah, I do so many things. I work with markers, I work with pencils, I work with paint. I do all kinds, and I always try to give my best. Even when I was younger, I always tried to put out the best that I could. Sometimes my stuff got taken because 1 minute it's there and next minute it's gone. But that's okay, because I'm hoping that somebody enjoys it, and maybe in the future when I'm at my richest and famousists, somebody will go, "Hey, I have your picture. Would you like it back?" Or I've got the painting that was an original. Whatever. Okay. I'm happy that you guys enjoy it. I'm glad that you like my art, and I'm glad that if you look up any of my information on who I am, you'll find all kinds of art on me, especially a lot of art on Brad Pitt. I did a lot. You know what? During COVID, he became what I call like a project, if you will. So what I did, because I had time on my hands, thanks to losing in a lot of things because of COVID. So I started doing just studies of people, and I did studies of a lot of other famous artists. But then, I was thinking, well, which one is there's ones that have to be like alive. I want to make sure that they're kind of vibrant and seen, and then I did a picture. Like, it wasn't really I meant to do Brad Pitt, because I did a picture of Johnny Depp, and I've done a picture of Keanu Reeves, and I did a picture of Jim Morrison and Robert Plant and all these other people. But it just seems like I did my specific study on Brad Pitt because he's got this, he's got the perfect, it's just like, you know, I don't have to think about it. I don't have to worry that his nose is kind of longish, or if his eyes are kind of off center, because they're not. And usually when I do it, it's me that makes his eyes off center and his nose kind of funny. And yeah, so if there's anything that I do wrong, I can catch it when I look at the picture, because I know, like, you can see, everything has a, like I said, when I do portraits and things, there's all kinds of different things you keep in mind, like where proportions are and stuff like that. So when you round it down and you put it into perspective, it's got a very uh, there's that word and I can't think of it. Yeah, he's got that look. So yeah, that's why I did it for like the longest time. But I got bombarded, as you know, with a lot of Brad Pitt imposters. But luckily, it's been good. I've had no problems with Pitt imposters, and now I'm just curious about what he's been up to, since there's no word since the F1, and I'm sure he's probably keeping the down low because of all the elections and stuff like that. Doesn't want to get involved, like all of his other buddies who did. I'm imagining that maybe he's probably moving on, and maybe moved to a different country, and living with his new girlfriend, and that's great, whatever that may be. I just, I appreciated doing all the drawings and stuff, and doing all the paintings, and didn't appreciate all the people who were trying to get money from me. That was the bad part of the whole Brad Pitt thing. It's like I did enjoy the attention, but when I found out it wasn't him, it was just like, it is no fun anymore. So so I stopped, but at least, along the way, I made some really good friends, and I made some interesting discoveries about myself. So, and that's what art is. Art is about learning about discovery, and discovering more about yourself, and doing things to kind of, make things better, make things right. Oh, look at that. We got a little bit of sunshine coming out. I'm so happy. This could be a really good day today, and I'm looking forward to it. So, I hope you're looking forward to it too. What else can I tell you about? Uh, well, I don't have any guests that I can share an experience with, but I have shared my art with other people. I've shared my art with Jamie Hill, for example, one of the girls that I've talked to through the entertainment collaborators. And that's what I really enjoy. The entertainment collaborators that I've been in a group with for a while, because they really inspire me to start thinking differently and changing my mind about how to do things, and thinking in a different direction, which is more just getting into acting and directing and producing films and stuff like that. I kind of find it a little bit fast. I've always found just the screen, the movies and everything very fascinating, and I always wanted to kind of get into it. Took animation, so I know a little bit. I know enough. I know enough about everything, at least, to be dangerous, and enough to show you a little bit of a way to get yourself going, and maybe push you in the right direction. So Wellness Wednesday, we incorporate a little bit of everything. And like I say, it includes doing a little bit of art as well. So I hope you get out there and do some art for you and do whatever makes you feel right. And to make me feel right, let me grab my whiteboard and do a little art for you. So that's 1 minute. Oh, let me put on some music so you can while I'm getting myself set up. There we go. All right. So let me do a little art for you so you can have a little fun during the course of the day too. All right. All right. So let me just. Okay. 1 man show here. 1 man show. All right. No music, just me. Okay. Should I be on this side or this side? I'll go on this side because I think you can see a little bit more of the board that way. Yeah. Okay. So you want to be an artist? Well, very good luck to you for being an artist. Yes. Okay. I'll give you some basic things to do for yourself if you want to do a little Wellness Wednesday and feel good about your art too. So, okay, I got my marker here. So, like I say, like I said on Mondays, we start with our basic shapes. And what do I tell you about holding the marker? If you want to write your name, feel free to be doing something like that. But if you want to do something a little bit nicer and switch it over a little bit, try holding your pen like a drumstick. Like a drumstick, and just try. You'll find you can do nice light lettering, light lines to heavy lines. So watch. You can see kind of like the progression, yes. So this is, this is how you start with this, the basic shapes. And you know what? I have a sketchbook with sketches in it of all kinds of different ideas for when I get bored, just to give myself something to do. I will just start making all kinds of shapes, and it doesn't matter where it is, as long as you start making some shapes and start doing some different things. So I can do like a little circle over here, make a little tiny square here, and make a triangle here, make another circle over there, and make another circle here, make a triangle over here, make a circle over there, make a square here, and just keep on going. You can even go something like this, because I was doing it the other day too. Make the square shape, but then when you get to here, right, where everything is, kind of go around it. So it almost looks like it's going underneath it. This is where you get to kind of, and you know what? When you start doing stuff like this, you find that when you're doing other things, you start concentrating on just this, you lose track of time. And sometimes that's a good thing if you want to do that, or you want to just kind of get your mind off of things. Just start drawing something. And, just play around with it. You do something like that. So make kind of all kinds of little patterns and stuff, and then turn it into something and color it. Color it in. That's the other thing that people kind of forget about a lot of the pictures that you do. When you're done with them, sorry, I was just checking my my nail polish. How do I look? Do I look all right? Thank you. Okay, so all you gotta do is just keep on making all kinds, and then color them in. This is a way of just giving yourself time to relax and Be in the moment and not have to think about anything in the future. Don't think about anything in the past. Just be in the moment. And that's probably the best part of doing the whole thing. Because it almost is like you're suspending time. You're actually living in the moment. And then you realize when you take your face away from all your drawings, you're like, oh, here I am. This is me. This is my real me. And this is what I am. This is something that's really great. I really do. I can't express enough that how important art is, not just for your well-being, but for the well-being of the world. Because the things that you create can be something that'll be great for somebody else that maybe wants to put it on their walls or something. So you have your circles, squares, and then you get into drawing like characters. Keep it simple kind of thing. Start drawing things that make you happy. Draw flowers. Just get that practice in. The more that you do, and of course I'm holding. I get so. The more that you do, the better you get. The better you get. The more experience you have. The more experience you have. The more people will try and contact you about your experience and maybe get you involved in something that you want to get involved in. Now, it works both ways because you have to kind of keep it in mind for everybody, right? Give me one moment. This is so neat. Neat. I was waiting. Maybe I might be walking today. Isn't it? Oh, maybe not. The sun has come out briefly, and I'm excited about that. I love going for a walk with the colors and everything right now. But it looks like it's only temporary. The nice sunshine we're having right now. So I'm worried it's going to rain outside, so I'm probably going to hop a bus today because, I'll be wearing my sexy boots too, and I'll be looking real fancy going to my job. And you know what? And sometimes when you do that kind of a job, if you, sometimes it makes you feel good about yourself. When you work at a place that makes you feel good about you, yeah, your whole attitude changes too. Um, I have a second job that I work at, what I'm not so pleased about, but you know what? It's I have to pay my bills. Everybody's got bills to pay. Everybody's got, well, not mouths to feed for me, but everybody's got something that they've got going on. Oh, maybe I'll just leave my hair down. Let's go like this. There we go. Oh, I like my hair down. Okay, I think I'll just leave it like that. There we are. Okay, what do you think? Does it look better down? Anyways, I know you don't have to answer. That's okay. So do a little bit of drawing. Don't be afraid to get out your markers anytime when you're having a bad day and you're like, oh gosh, what am I gonna do? Draw, or just write, or do something that you find that is going to make you happy. Because happiness is a fleeting thing. You have to take advantage of feeling good whenever you can, because feeling good is one of those things that you can't deny yourself. You have to feel good, especially about yourself. I mean, you're alive, you're still here. That's good. Let's keep it that way. Dare I should hear any of you have tried to leave this world a little earlier than you're supposed to. I would hate to have that happen. Give me one moment just to put my board back. Thank you very much. All right, so you guys, I gotta tell you, I love you very much for coming today. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you are going to have a fantastic day. I'm going to try and sell some stuff today, some beautiful clothes like the clothes I'm wearing now. Maybe buy a few afterwards too. Oh my gosh, Styles. I love Zach Styles, I gotta say. And if you ever get to Zach's, you come and see me. I'll take care of you well. All right. So, okay, let me just stop the music. No music, just me. Okay. And yeah, I should get going too. I actually have a few things I got to get going before I go. And so, thank you for tuning in for Wellness Wednesday here at Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio. I'm your party artist, Kim Overholt. And until next time, I just want to say thank you very much for tuning in. And tomorrow is Entertainment Thursday, where I get to be a ham for you. I hope you like it. It's going to be kind of interesting. I'll be short and sweet about that one too, hopefully. All right. And in the meantime, thank you very much for tuning in, my lovely friends. I appreciate all of you. I really do. I love you. Peace out, brother, with a little bit added, as my mom used to say. And good luck. Good luck, everybody. Everybody. And I mean everybody. We got to get together. You know what I'm saying? We got to get together sometime. All right. You guys are awesome. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And don't forget Feedback Friday. Subscribe. Come hang out with me. Love you guys.